Diecast North is a channel devoted to the scene to adult toy collector, pop culture fans, and fellow nerd enthusiasts. This is a PG-13 channel. I might say some shit. Viewer and parental discretion is advised. Oh my God! So I finally got one. So because of the Herculean and amazingly epic efforts of fellow hooligan Robert Salesman, he actually just sent to me just now Legacy Cosmos. Everybody's looking for this guy. Everybody's looking for this guy. And I can't wait that I can't believe that I actually have one in my hands. I wanted to believe, and now I finally do. The truth is out there, folks. The truth is out there. Cosmos is actually in hand. He's actually in stores. He's physically in my hand. I didn't even think that I was actually going to find this guy. I thought he was actually going to go the way of Greenlight or something. Let me give myself a little bit of headroom. Yeah, I thought he was going to go the way of Greenlight, but he's in my hands. Oh, I can't wait for this guy. I've been waiting for this guy for the longest time. Don't let me gush about this. We're actually in for a treat, everybody. Thanks for coming in. It's time for another episode of Diecast North's Galactic Hooligan. And we're going to go even more galactic than we ever have before. So, if you are new to my channel, thank you for coming in. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. It only helps me grow further. Thank you, Broward Center for the Performing Arts, for joining me. That is actually pretty amazing to me. I've actually got a whole arts facility right behind me and everything. For some reason, I think things are actually falling into place, you know? But anyway, I digress. Let's get into this, dude. If you have already subscribed to me and are coming back once again, welcome back to the fold, everybody. I'm actually glad and especially proud that you're actually all fantastic Transformers hooligans. Now, let's get into Cosmos. And it's Cosmos from outer space, here to save Cybertronian's race. He does it right and he can't do it wrong, and that's why he'll keep singing this song. Transform it, transform it, transform and on it. Oh man, I am excited about this. I haven't even taken it out of package yet, and he is already amazing. Look at this guy. He actually comes completely packed in his auto mode, or his space UFO mode and everything, and I am just like loving everything here. This drawing here of him, this perfect piece of art is actually awesome. Maybe tattoo worthy, I don't know, but he is just really flaming awesome and everything. Look at he actually have the whole thing where he's actually like the race coordinator or something, or like or he's like the person that's actually at the finish line and everything. He is Velocitron Speedia 500 Collection Cosmos. I am really excited about this. I thought I was going to totally miss out on this guy. Look at the side package. He is great over here. Also, it looks like they reversed the image right over here. And we actually get everything equipped in here. Transforms in 21 steps. I haven't been this excited about a figure in a long time. Well, actually, that's not true, because I was excited about one other figure. I still haven't done a review on that one yet or anything. But let me tell you something, I'm excited. And it was actually just due to Robert Salesman. Robert, thank you so much, brother. This is actually gonna be amazing. Also, if you know the reference for that song, you're as old as shit. Let's get on with this. I will tell you, I did not even think I was actually going to get this guy, and like I said before, I'm totally excited that he's actually here. With scalpers prices, I saw freaking scalpers actually selling this guy for like about $115. There was one scalper that was actually, that got 3 and was selling them for like $60 a pop, and people were buying it. WTF? Just wait for a while, everybody. You will actually have one. I know I wasn't going to pay more than retail for this guy and everything, and thanks to Robert, I really didn't or anything like that. This is actually just great, and I'll just like, let me take him out of the package and everything. Also, be leery about this tissue, you know, like the tissue is actually just the most amazing piece of work that I've ever seen Hasbro and Takara actually do for packaging and everything. It's super stupendous. Come on, Hasbro and Takara, you're actually spending so much more on G.I. Joe for your packaging and everything like that, you know? Like, I'm actually not balking too much or anything like that, because we actually have like all this great design work and everything like that, but a window at least like a little like a care package or something instead of the tissue, you know what I mean? But anyway, I digress. I'm gonna, like, this is actually gonna be the meat and potatoes of this thing, and already I am just loving just everything here and everything. Oh, this is just great. Oh, this is just so fucking sweet. Look at this guy. He is absolutely a 1950s style aircraft and everything, and look at this. This is sweet detailing right over here. God damn it, look at this. I am so ecstatic about this, and I love a really cool 1950s UFO and everything, you know? Like, I'm actually like one of those types that actually believes that the truth is out there and everything, you know? Oh man, this is actually so cool. The clean underbelly is actually super, super sweet. I'm actually really surprised that none of the yellow has actually rubbed off or anything like that. I see a little scuffing over here, but it's really not too bad or anything like that. This actually kind of feels loose, but I can always fix that and everything, you know? But this is actually really, really cool. Look at this. I can actually imagine him like above the cosmos and everything like that, just like looking in at us and everything, zipping off. This is actually super cool. A lot of people actually kind of like talked about this as though it was like a trash can. And yeah, well, granted, but like, you know what? Like, this guy actually still really remains very cool. I love the thrusters in the back. I kind of wish these thrusters were actually Blast FX compatible and everything, you know? And I'm actually wondering if these points are and everything. He actually does get like this. He actually gets a flag, you know what I mean? Like the checkered flag and everything like that to make everyone in Velocitron win and everything, you know? But you take this off and it actually just becomes a pistol and everything, and that's actually great. I don't really remember Cosmos, maybe in a couple of episodes where he actually had a pistol and everything, but that's actually really not a bad looking weapon and everything, and they actually did think about making this Blast FX compatible and everything for the fun factor, so that's actually very, very cool. And on this, it looks like it's actually painted, from green plastic and everything. I don't understand why they didn't just like mold this in white or anything like that, but again, that's probably because it would have actually faded away eventually or something like that, and then we would have actually had like a nerd man rage and everything. So, but this is actually really nicely done and everything, and I'm really all for Cosmos. Now, you can actually put this right in the back over here. You actually have like a peg that is just located right on the back and everything, so that's actually really cool. And I'm gonna give you a couple of comparisons. Yeah, for a couple of the comparisons, we're gonna have him abduct Bumblebee here. That's actually a really good comparison right there. I really love the way they look together. Just let me focus a little bit more. There we are, and they look really, really good. Further abductions include Warpath, Huffer, Smokescreen, Sharkticon number 257, Optimus Prime. I really like the way they look together, actually. And last but not least, the earlier version of his Generations form and everything. And they look cool together also and everything. I could actually see these as like a duo and everything. This could actually be his long-lost brother and everything. But like, look at this. I am a big fan of this muted green that they actually have over here and everything. As much as I actually bitched and griped about like the muted pink that was actually on RC, I don't miss it on this guy whatsoever or anything like that. I think his colors are actually pretty correct. As far as like this is actually concerned, this is actually another guy, and this guy is actually still a very cool Cosmos and everything. I'm not going to knock this guy. Plastic quality, everything about this is actually very cool. It's a cool design, but it's not this guy. You know, this guy is actually just really awesome. I've actually fancied being a Cosmos ever since I actually could. I was just this close from like to like finally saying F it and just splurging on like a third-party one, and like this guy came just in time. I know that there's actually going to be faults with the transformation, with the final robot mode and everything, especially in the arm, but this guy is actually going to be great nonetheless and everything. I am freaking biased, I admit it. Look at these. Oh, they even put like little machine guns like right on the front and everything. Just really cool. Already, I'm freaking biased. I'm going to tell you that right now and everything, you know? But I'm excited. Let's get into transformation. And shut. Alright, going through transformation is actually going to be great. They actually do give you this little booklet right over here, and you can actually see everything right in here. It's actually done in like a pale blue and black and white and everything in gray tones. So that's actually really nice. And I'm actually just going to slowly go through this for you guys real quick. But let me reattach a piece that I have to detach again, and that'll actually be the flag. And they start off at this point right over here. So let's just detach the flag. And we're actually going to start by moving a couple of things. Let's detach the arms right over here, and they are attached by this peg right over here that actually goes on the inside, and they are also attached by this piece right over here. So let's detach those. We'll move those to the side, and we'll actually get the hip skirts out of the way. With the hip skirts out of the way, you can actually move the legs down and move this forward. Now these will actually attach. Let's just get this out of the way here. Also, they actually also want you to move this thing. So like, let's wriggle this out over here so that we can actually have a little bit more room to play. It's actually like a long stem that actually goes right in here. And I'm actually also going to try to finagle these legs also and everything out of the way. And once you actually finagle the legs out of the way, they actually attach by this little peg that goes right into his pelvic area. So that's it right there, and just let that snap in. There we go. And we'll detach his feet right over here that are actually also pegged in. Let's see, bring those feet down, and there is this gunner section right over here that actually becomes his heel and attaches right to the back. So we'll do that and clip that in. There we go. I think that's it. Almost. So let's try that again. You actually do want to get it past this, and it'll actually go right over this peg, and it'll peg it right in here. And we'll do the same thing on the other side, and that actually goes where that comes out, and just peg that right over here. And now you've actually got your feet done. We'll move down the hip, we'll move down the pelvic skirts right over here. We will then bring this down and finish wriggling this out a little bit. There we go. And now we'll reverse it and then bring this in and peg this right in here, right into the back. Then we'll actually come over here and peg this right over here. And that's actually going to be a nice connection right there. I love that. And the same on the other side. Again, nice connection. Then we'll fish out the hands, fishing out the hands again, and I'm just gonna bend the arm. And now for the head reveal, which instructions say that I have to deploy it this way, so I'll push this down. Hopefully it's not gonna break. There we are. I'm excited. Head reveal, and it's Cosmos ready for action. He is super, super awesome. I love this guy. Look at him. Trash compactor body all together already. And this guy is great. I love this. Let's take a closer look. Taking a closer look at our space companion. Look at that face. That face actually says nothing but Cosmos to me. He actually is built for the stars. I really love how emotive he actually looks, even with the mask, even with the helmet and everything like that, and his flat top head and everything. Oh, Cosmos, I love it. There are quite a few things that I'm actually going to have to tighten up and everything right away, and I can actually see that already. I see it right over here with his arm and everything. So it's actually going to probably be like one of those type of things where it's like, you know, to every single customer, there's actually going to be something different and everything like that. I'm actually okay with that, you know? But look at this. Just beautiful, stunning detail here and everything. I love what they actually did with the back and everything. This is great. I love the arms and like, I love this. Again, I really wish they actually made these blast effects compatible. That would have actually made it a little bit bigger and everything like that. But I think if they actually used a couple of the blast effects stems, it would have actually been just great for this guy and everything, you know? But his fists are actually okay. A lot of people are actually griping about this. I too am actually griping about it, but I'm not really like neither here nor there with it or anything like that, because the plastic is actually still pretty sturdy and everything. I'm pretty sure eventually somebody's gonna make a way for like a hinge connection or something, so you can actually kind of like close that arm off and everything. That's actually okay also, you know. His feet, excellent. Like, he actually says nothing but Cosmos to me, you know. And you actually have his flag right over here, so he can actually call out the competition and everything like that. He's just like, yay, you won, you know what I mean? Or he can actually use that flag to surrender and just kind of like fakely blast somebody in the face, you know what I mean? Like, look at this, there goes his gun right over there. That's actually really cool also. You know, this guy is actually just like really awesome. I love having him in hand and everything. He's probably going to be my buddy for a couple of days and everything like that. I know my girlfriend might be, will probably see him for quite a bit and everything like that. And she's going to be like, God, it's him again, you know? But like, this guy is just super, super cool. Articulation goes like this. So I'm discovering this with you guys also. He actually has a 360 uninhibited. He actually has like an up. He can look down quite a bit and everything also. I'm pretty sure there's a way to finagle this a little bit and everything, so you could actually get like a little bit more range and everything, so that's great. He goes all the way out, unbroken by that little piece right over there, so that's great. I always love it when they actually do that, you know? He actually has a forward motion right over here. Can he actually go 90 degrees? So that's great on his elbows. He actually has a bicep rotation and everything, so that's actually really cool. He actually has hip articulation. I love that. Waist rotation, nice. I love it, and I wasn't expecting it because of the way that this pelvic piece actually transformed, so that's great. You can actually move these hip skirts out of the way and everything like that. That's great. You can kick all the way out. That's great. You can kick all the way back. That's awesome. There's nothing inhibiting him whatsoever there. You have like a 90-degree knee bend, thigh rotation. You have an articulated an articulated ankle here, so that's great. No dorsiflexion, so like that's like kind of like a slight bummer, because like most people, like most of these figures actually do have that. But am I complaining? Hell no. This guy is amazing. I really love this guy so much. I'm actually going to give you quick comparisons. When he's not trying to find ways to create element 115 on Earth, he likes to hang out with his friends. So here he is with Huffer, Warpath, Bumblebee and Smokescreen, Optimus Prime, Random Sharkticon number 337, his boy Cosmos Jr., and his main homie Blaster. I am already super into this guy already, and I cannot wait. I'm actually going to be playing around with this guy all day long today and everything, probably into tomorrow and next week. I don't know, but this guy is actually great. I don't know if any of you guys and girls are actually doubting this guy, but don't. He's your only hope. He's only your only hope for the future. Anyway, this guy is actually super fantastic. I'm going to give you final thoughts on this. Now, everyone, get in. I said, get in. And since Cosmos has now crossed the finishing line, he now is a part of a long list of bots that I've actually been wanting for my collection, Hasbro style and Takara style actually, you know, since they're actually sister companies working together, working to bring us masterful pieces of art. I am actually super excited about this guy. I don't know if you know how much I am, but like, this guy is actually super great. I hope you can actually find him in your collection. Don't fall for the scalpers. Scalpers, no scalping. But try to get him at a good price and everything. I'm pretty sure he's actually going to trickle into the stores. Don't disappoint me, Hasbro and Takara. I think that these, like, everyone should actually have one of these in their collection. And I want to thank all of you once again for taking a trip through nerddom with me. I really appreciate each and every one of you joining me. Remember, 2 things. Remember, always be kind to each other. Make kindness flow out there. It's the energy we actually need and the energy we should have in this world. Also, remember, when these stop being magical, that's when I stop collecting. Now, everybody get in. I said everybody get in. I will talk to you all later.